Mind Freak. Something. Divide. Forsaken. Gene. Alex. PRX.
On the attack, exactly where they want to be.
Already this B main control as well from DRX looking to be established, but mid for PRX on a slow walk up.
Oh, and Mako on the swing, instantaneous with that headshot. Paint Shell is going to get quite a bit of damage in as he falls down to 45. So he's actually a little bit more there on the back end of the explosion. So 39 on the Viper. Slight little one-way setup here, that tiny sliver that Estrella is trying to play around.
Yeah, even if you can try and draw some more rotations towards this B side at the moment, DRX are still just playing, freeing on the line over at the other side.
Quick little glimpse out onto Jing. Not able to get any damage tags across though, so we'll just be an orb take for free. And now a cluster up towards this A side of the map, but Mako, he's in such a great position. He's hearing all of this, relaying the footsteps through the attacker spawn.
Gonna come down to timing, isn't it?
Just getting ready to come through. Relay bolt to try to hold them at bay here for the moment as the salvos go out as well here at main.
Oh, good wall.
Wall set up. Mako able to find another here. Swings around the back. Mind Freak going to be taken down. He dips back down in towards sewers. Forsaken trying to find the punish. He's just chasing and Mako is slaying. Gets himself a third. Nearly finds that fourth elim as Jing down to 11 health. Needs to be all headshots, all insta. 10 seconds rather, remaining 11 HP. Drops down and there you go. Quick tap from Bane.
Yeah, a little bit more presence in mid again. Early Prowler. Gonna go up. You stalled out from going in towards A. Where's Forsaken? Found that one through the smoke. Spot shots.
Yeah, just straight through that one in towards Mail. Looks like he caught him trying to reposition, so Bane dead off the rip. A judge around the corner though for freeing. Heavy stack sees the gate crash, but they're playing at range, and Divine is able to find it.
That's gonna be an open site for them to get in. Hyunmin can't really do too much from screens, you'd assume.
Good wide swing out. And then just having to wait, play this a bit more patiently, push up into the smoke. Something, does he continue to advance? Looks like the answer's gonna be no. As Mind Freak able to find Mako, the lurk dealt with. And something trying to push out off the back of the boombot. Relay Bolt not going to be connecting, slide into the corner, slide into his death. Estrella out trying to see if he can stop this from being a flawless. Otherwise, PRX is going to be having a very nice round. On reveal, the bounce forward, and there's the kill secured. Jing getting in on top of Mako.
Wait, Bane!
Okay, yeah, Bane just goes strafing into that one, finds something, and then Mind Freak comes up with the kill on the Bane. Things already starting to get very chaotic. His weapons now upgraded. That showstopper still available.
Yeah, and you also have to consider there's two snipers in the mix for DRX here. They cannot afford to miss a shot.
No, they cannot. Hyunmin about to slow peek in, and Forsaken is absolutely prepped. Still, his late linger back through sewer from Divine. Push up, maybe even just grab one of those other weapons that's stranded around.
50 seconds to go. Australia, very
dialed in, reading it decently well, but it gets off the angle.
noted though.
Both of them are, and that's now the paranoia going across. Has to draw it down somehow. Estrella has that kill, escapes with a quick little TP out, but they are still in such a poor spot. The timing going to be found here as Mindfreak does end up getting taken down. Jing bounding forward into garage. Gets rid of the enemy Omen. And somehow this has now been brought to a 1v2 with Freeing trying to clutch. But even if he finds one, any damage taken is going to prove to make this so very tough. Swing onto the corner, looks for the concuss, swings out, does find the punish here on the Jing. Salvo sent to try to clear backside, swoops out, and Forsaken with a headshot will confirm the thrifty.
Oh, whatever they discussed. Hero Vandal, a Marshall though for something.
And he's able to find a very nice headshot, and Jing playing off the back here. They trade out their Yoru, but they trade up, and now it's going to be another great start as PRX looks for another thrifty.
You are forced to reset here though, that's the problem with the barrier mesh up. Forsaken's going to have to destroy that one, but you got to cut a couple of losses here as DRX, right? Either individually look for a straggler or regroup together as a team.
And Showstopper still online.
Getting close up to the site.
Mako cutting across towards the rope, gets onto the rope, drops down, and cannot study the aim. Forsaken able to find one, Bane out from heaven, finding one, finding two, drops down, Mindfreak desperately trying to find the hit. As that ult is not going to connect. Devi finally arriving on the flank now, leaves Freeing once again to try to see if he can clutch this out, and the pit is going to be in his face. Quick silent drop off the rope. Salvos sent here, but are avoided. Push into the corner here. For Devi, and somehow Freeing gets away. Gets that kill. The round's not over. I need to see what's going on!
They got it! Mindfreak still gets the
Mindfreak's
1v1.
clutched it. Oh.
Dimensional to drift out from something, scope out things towards middle first before coming towards B.
Should have been able to just spot out one. Wall now going to be set up as the barrier mesh gets invested. Something arriving here on site. Mako going to be taken down. Now he's just going to gate crash right back over into garage to join in with the rest of the team. As Hyunmin getting a ton of damage. Flying through that smoke, able to find it here. Spotting out all three players, dropping down, gets the headshot. He's got them all shredded! As it's a thrifty in kind.
Come up for PRX.
Control for a 9-3 to slide forward, and Hyunmin does get shut down. Looking for a crunch play here as the Armageddon was sent just outside of garage. PRX now full cluster up over towards his A site, and Devi hits a hell of a shot, but Estrella finds two in response. Spots out Jing as well. Freeing here to try to back him up. TP to reposition away from the paint shells. Something in deep over at screen. Sight for now. Plant can come through. Dane trying to watch for a little bit more, but Estrella finds the enemy Yoru. Swoop in, and Jing holds his own for now.
They haven't seen Mindfreak.
Swing onto the corner. Chance for a 4K. It's like you say, they know that there's still a lurk somewhere, but it does not matter. Jing will pick up 4. Coming in at the ready here. Around the corner at elbow. Paint shell going to be lobbed in, but that's going to be the sonic sensor taken down. Early alert system now removed here from the grasp of the DRX. It's Jing with that Sheriff making it sing. Comes up with 2. The site now in control as Estrella spotting out one, finds the headshot. The paranoia about to send, about to connect onto multiple players, but the smoke is there to obfuscate, and Mako cannot stop him.
To almost just respect it. This is the sort of deployment as well from PRX. Actually, no, never mind. They're not going to disrespect it. They're just going to go. What?
Hyunmin just swings right into that one. Mindfreak able to find him. TP's over to the side and has him lined up. The judge now to run down the 2 remainders. That will Jing. Quickly looking to just disconnect backward. Boyd's getting spotted out. Pushing forward though, is going to be stunned up. Tiny bits of damage. Devi! He just goes barreling through the vent. Finds himself 2 kills. TP forward, Estrella.
Wait!
Oh! Something I hadn't noticed! It seems like they have a solid read, and now he's stuck in! Oh my god, the smoke about to fall, and he's got 3 players on the opposite side. And at best, all you could say that it was info gained.
There's a flank from Mindfreak here too.
Swinging around the back, Mako. here on the side. Swings up, has him stacked together. Jing in something now, dead. Bane arriving here at Heaven. The smoke falling, looking for the readjust. It takes him a damn long while, but eventually he gets it. Bucky in hand to try to hold main here for Forsaken. As the stealth drone does not peek over towards the vent. And Bucky somehow connects to the end range. Shenman dead, freeing, able to answer one back. Answers back two, but at the same time, he's the last one left alive. Catches a bit of a timing. Here's the Prowler.
Themselves up a couple of crossfires, but with the plant going down, they are literally at the opposite side of the map, the furthest away they could be.
Yeah, and that's going to be critical time bought here for the side of Freeing. And as long as he doesn't collide into them, he has the ult, he has the salvos to try to just go ahead and secure this on timing alone. Tucks back here into Alia, double approach now into Heaven. The drop down sent, a smoke has flown. They're both directly right here on top of this one. The Armageddon now pushing them away to the opposite side of the pillar. The salvo's still going to be there on the back end. Another smoke cycled through. The salvo's confirming his position, finding the kill. And he looks for the swing and cannot find it.
It's off.
The time, it's got it up to have something just sticking and looking for the Prage, but it doesn't even need it still. Something, does he just go right into it here? From the outset, sprinting forward. Ching going to be taken down, Freeing able to find that one, but Hyunmin does get traded. Freeing, however, Vandal in hand, swooping forward, looking for a third kill, but Mind Freak will be able to take his head clean off. But now, Estrella into Heaven, managing to find the jump. Devi swings off the back of the dimensional drift. This thing's, it's so very chaotic. Devi out from Heaven. Take position on top of the barrel in case there's any kind of counter spam, it would seem. For now, smoke's just to be waited out. The pit making mid completely unassailable, but as that smoke goes down, Mind Freak jiggling it back, Killer ends up getting caught. Push forward into the smoke, something trying to get one, trying to get out, but Bane does manage to capitalize. But Jing's still here. Finds a headshot onto the enemy Neon, finding Bane to boot. Bane Chill now going to be lobbed in the spike, dropped it back sight. And Estrella not having from the shadows, not having a beat here on Devi. Does mean that he falls. It puts him down to 10. Mako now having to try to clutch, but Devi stands tall. PRX.
Mr. PRX can hold around mid, still can hold around B.
Wyatt drop back is Armageddon going to be coming through, looking for the catch, is able to find one, spots out something, as well as finds Mind Freak in back sight. B now opened up the clone, already tapped, something's position going to be known. Jing, showstopper, at the ready, sends it, Bane going to be taken down, lands it on top, looking for Hyunmin, cannot make it happen, but the flash is there. A 2v2, a judge in hand for Forsaken, spamming out. Damage found, the push on back sight, something on the peak. Finds Freeing and Estrella now. Has to clutch it out. TP's across the map, but the dimensional drift is there. No other util to really speak of, to really work with. As he slowly backpedals. Yeah, he should have been spotted.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, clearly not, yeah. The mask not coming through, just clearing out the site. Trying to spot him, now knows. Doesn't have any flashes. He's gonna tuck back around the corner. Exits the drift, is just trying to draw the attention. They're both approaching now. Down ramp, in through main. Shorty, they're trying to lead it out, but Forsaken there to collect. Slow push, Devi. Peeking in around mid and collecting a kill. This is gonna be taken down. He repeaks for a little bit more. Giving him now that player advantage. Just the 3 left alive. The ult still a consideration here for Bane.
Do you expect something to be pushed up like this in this round?
Jing right here alongside the box. Opens up, Bane Chill, trying to hold him at bay.
Oh!
And he does, the grab does manage to come through. That should just about be Jing dead to rights as Mind Freak here at Heaven.
Okay.
Taken down, suddenly a 3v2.
You've still got the wall as Bane. That's just going to lock something out.
DRX flipping the script. He's going to be looking to try to catch him on the exit here, but the stealth drone ends up coming through, so Freeing just stays tucked. A gun barrel spotted, but nothing that something can do about this at all. Has to clear this out, and now he's the last one standing. All of his bullets committed. 26 remaining in total. Not even a full magazine. Clone into the face. around the back of the pillar, the push up and freeing to find it. Ramen, but now the haunt over the top should make them feel a little bit more secure in this. So
How much
push,
spam?
push through the sewer, ends up coming through. The Odin starting things off as Devi re-swinging, looking for a little bit more, but Bane able to take his head off.
Early flank.
Wall set up here at screens. Not going to mean too much unless they reposition, because now the double flank is coming in from behind. Estrella about to get jumped. Mako pushes up the top of ramp, is able to find Forsaken, but now is pinched. Swings down a little bit closer to something, barrel stuffing, able to find the headshot there as we go now into a 3v3 with Bane. Playing the close angle here on the left-hand side. It's going to be the wide swing. Something setting up for Jing. Brings position now spotted. Gentleman trying to bail them out, freeing, trying to clutch. 7 bullets remaining. The 1v1 dancing around this one. It's something! Gets a some swing once again. Every single timeout be damned. PRX take the opening map. They take their pick.
The pistol round to start it off and immediate battle in mid. And PRX win that.
That they do in emphatic fashion. In fact, that is going to be Bane tagged down at 26 with Hyunmin dead. Quite the large amount of value found there is Estrella now picked off. Flash into the face. Mako just meant to slide over towards the door, but as he waits for it to shut, Mind Freak gets an angle, and Freeing is now all alone in a 1v5. And the man is Teo himself. He is a god of the ghost. But this time, Devi. Something strafing forward, and yep, just slicing him. Cuts them all in half with that judge. Attempted a flick. I mean, Hyunmin at 55. Something swaps the weapon over. Pop flash out, peek towards Gelato. Nothing going to be noted there. It's just the two players sprinting back through the attacker spawn to try to join in alongside Estrella.
This is a well-coordinated A main take to come through from PRX, really. Now it should look pretty clean to close it out.
It's a couple taps here. Jing going from Sheriff to Guardian. Does men end up falling there as Bane finds one, can get some plant money for the team.
Or will he?
Well, he's going to try to, and no. Just noise being made. Paranoia does come out from Mako. Saving them off here for the moment. Plenty of noise. There's a quick push up through Pizza. Comes in. Something out into the open. Dashes over to the side, but Herman's still able to line it up. Jing good for one, but cannot find the follow-up. As the door now shut. Wall set. Control here from DRX looking immaculate.
Yeah, this is where it becomes difficult too. Double Sentinel comp in a post-plant scenario. Difficult.
A bit of a warning shot there from Estrella. Repositions. Checking now over towards Market. Swing in. Devi does end up falling to the wayside here. As Mako swinging around the back, able to catch him off guard, finds the one, Fring gets the other, one casualty just onto a bit of a line. But with all this attention paid towards main, they haven't really put eyes over towards Tree. Smoke off on that one. They're looking trying to push this one. Is Hyunmin able to find one, but Devi finding the other. The ult now in play as something comes up with one. Devi with 3 overall. Now brings this into a 1v2. The fadeaway shot. Estrella finding the kill there. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. Looks like it was just our screen. Lagging there for a brief little moment. Still looks very good for the side of PRX.
Operator back on the line as well for something here. Re-clear A main. Call the audible that nothing's there, but Forsaken with Jing.
They walled themselves in. And they've taken down Estrella. Forsaken getting a little bit of damage there, but the alarm bot similarly set up to try to lock these players in position in mid. Forsaken is going to be sending that Nightfall in reply, catching on to 3. As Devi swooping in around the back, catches Mako. Spike now dropped in one of the worst places possible. The crunch here from PRX is looking absolutely gorgeous. Caps in from behind, something finds Fring at the same time from across, and that
This is a much needed round for them. Wait.
he's just TP'd right past them.
They don't know.
Mindfreak is in behind them. There's a judge in the front, but it's falling to pieces. Now he strikes, and it's only going to be good for one. This could have been devastating. It could have been one of the biggest hero plays.
I'm baffled.
but somehow, some way, it is only Estrella dead. Ooh, lockdown committed to. Jing and something to try to clutch this out. Waiting here, flooding back in. A suppress onto the jet, the tailwind. Expired, Salvo sent the swing in the corner, finds one, finds two. Mako from behind. Able to take him down as he gets dragged off of the defuse.
But there's been some challenge.
Pushing in off the back of the stealth drone. Again, able to find a headshot onto one, but something shutting him down. Up drafts, trying to avoid the salvos, and is able to do so.
Yep. And there are a couple of players one away from an orb point here. DRX to get the ultis, right? So Estrella, Bane. Big ults to come in towards this round.
Estrella, I mean, we'll have time to turn as the wall gets ready to be tripped here. Doesn't have the thorn set up, so now it's just staring in. Something on the strafe. Ends up getting cut down. Now a Steel Garden online. Divide pushing forward, able to find a kill. Gives himself a second snappy headshot onto freeing Jing. Finding Estrella. The ult now no longer a concern. Is looking for the investment there. The Annihilation ends up going wide. A net to get the grab. Double approach here from the same side. Stun out onto one. Bane collecting the kill. Tucks back. Just dancing around the boxes. Here's the drop. A smattering of damage across. Just buying time. Playing. As there you go. 13-4. That's a flawless round for DRX to close things out. As they will tie us up 1-1 this series.
Courtesy of a PRX. Well, that's an immediate first kill, isn't it?
That it is. That's just Gunman dead on the floor. Something with a great opener. Jing similarly with that Sheriff in hand as per usual. Stun not going to dissuade them too much, only gets absorbed there by the Yoros. Pain Shell goes in towards backside, and something reads the reposition here up Bane. Quick little dip there into the smoke. And that is going to be PRX actually chasing forward a little bit here. Double stack to hold the rope. Finding access back into the site here for DRX is bound to be a challenge. Mako trying to scale in, finds one. Jing going to be taken down, but Forsaken there with the covering fire. Trades it back. Estrella getting rid of Mindfreak, getting rid of something. He's broken through door. Suddenly, all on Defy, and Estrella with the head to that B side, keeps himself alive and safe here for the moment. Forsaken trying to get a seize around the corner, but now it's going to be Mako holding the door, finding one, but not finding too much more. Does end up falling down. Jing takes a bit of damage, 90 health collectively with the armor counted. As he gets slotted in, flush against the wall here at upper. Player advantage here in the hands of PRX as they look to deny the bonus conversion, and that is a swift shot from Jing.
Just 2 more to go.
Both players about to be approaching here from the same position. Smoke gone. Can they find any additional damage? This is a very good anti-bonus from the side of PRX here for the moment. Does get the tap onto one. Bane finding Jing. Looking to try to make a go of this.
Start off at the front of B. Hyunmin, an outlaw on the line. Oh,
Looking
and
for the
shut down.
shots and Forsaken. Crispy one there with that Sheriff. Ping reveal. Jing bounding forward, somehow getting traded out, but traded up here is PRX. Just continuing to hit that W key. Estrella does manage to slide into the B site, strikes. But now, all alone, about to get timing. What a round for...
Outlast the util.
Getting crash forward, spot on the 2. As Mind Freak, okay, does get guided here once again by something who pushes forward, trying to find Bane here at Baby Door. That's going to be the shotgun blast of an Annihilation used, but they should be able to break him out. Reload, and okay, Jing does get saved. Getting him out of the cocoon here is Estrella, nearly getting timing, getting a headshot here through the corner of the wall. Divide, entering in from behind, managing to find him as Hyunmin, losing the plot, ends up falling down to the wayside. Mind Freak, big 4K wall bangs here. In the end, it's very minor damage found. Barely anything at all as Stealth Drone, I believe, stuck on the wall, the barrier mesh, now locking it in position. Prowler able to find Mako. They know that there's going to be a judge here around the corner. The paint shell going to be sent as Bane finding one. Now the Paranoia going across. Connects on the 2. Mako maintains control of the position.
And you'd assume that he's just going to stay here, judging this angle. Quite powerful.
Still have Devi on a very late walk.
Yeah.
He's now outside of C. Might call if he senses that the site's going to be opened up.
Problem, the Shio is keeping him in check.
Tap on the door. Mind Freak going for the push. Winning the fight. Gunman going to be taken down. Still needing to try to fight through this position here.
Oh,
The timing is absolutely gorgeous for something. Swings in, finds a headshot. Wide swings. The takedown freeing as well. Estrella dead through the smoke. Bane, last one alive. And my goodness, how have PRX done this? Something else dialed in on the line, taken low. Shot a little bit wider. Bane nearly hit it.
Back towards the B site here for PRX. Just waiting to see. Steel Garden lined up.
All right, well, trying to go for the TP4. Somehow something winning that fight. Hinman does manage to find him there with the shorty, but now the bound forward, Jing, judge in hand, clearing out some extra space. TP check there from Mako, and Widely is just seeing his team teleporting into a massacre. As Mind Freak holds the flank, and Estrella now left to try to clutch this one out. The 7-5 looking certain. Swings in. Can only find the one. 3K.
还剩1名敌人。 监听器启动。
2
sensors that he can place here, and they're both now done. Stealth drone to go out to try and find Devi. How does he look to play this one in the retake?
监听器断连。
Oh! No.
爆能器落在 A 区。
致盲陷阱就绪，回收闪光陷阱。
哦。Oh no! 1v1，
让导弹飞一会儿，发射榴弹。机器人出动。
格斗用完了。
Ooh! Scope things out towards B, start to maneuver rotations.
在这儿。
还剩1名敌人，爆能器落在 B 区。爆能器已部署。消灭一个。
滚！屏障生成。雾化终止。
我方还剩1人，爆能器落在 A 区。 局。投放风群手雷。投放蜂群手雷，激活蜂群手雷，还剩1名敌人。
搞定一个。
爆能器落在 B 区，还剩1名敌人。
雾化终止。
我方还剩1人，爆能器落在 B 区。
请进。
别飞了。
战术流弹。
还剩1名敌人。
敌人也在这儿。
投放蜂群手雷，激活蜂群手雷。警报器已布置。用完了，剩余30秒。剩1名敌人，爆能器落在 A 区。剩余10秒。爆能器在攻方重生点。
3个。
爆能器落在 B 区，
再见了，封锁视野。
我方还剩1人。爆能器已部署。
Has something that has delivered results here in Shanghai before. As Forsaken able to stay tucked back into a corner, dodging the damage from the salvos. There's about to be zero ambiguity about this. Everyone clustered together for PRX, looking for one considered effort here on the strike. Estrella going to be being revealed up and over the top of something and down. He shall drop dead. Another Fury from Forsaken able to find one. Estrella going to get dropped as well. Bane finding one. The shorty draw out to five. Taken down. Mind Freak is able to get on top of him, and now it's just Hyunmin here with this operator in hand. 24 kills to his name so far. 26 is to its end. He hits the first shot. Tailwinds across, gets the spot out, which is a ray peak, and Forsaken goes down. His hands in the air, the rest of the team on their feet. Hyunmin, he'll get them over the line.